Yo, what's good, family? This your boy King Swift back with another episode of Swift Talk. What's good with y'all out there, man? Hey, y'all know what's good with me. Roll Tide. That's what it's all about. It's been, man, this football season here is off to a rip roaring start. But I ain't gonna talk about Alabama as much as I'm gonna talk about some products out of Alabama. Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. Superbowl. Watch and see. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These guys built by Bama. They built a little different, man. They don't. They know how to handle adversity. All that hate and all that is just fuel to their fire, man. Got to give them props, man. Both teams 2-0 at the top of their conferences. So far, it's early, but I like what I see, man. I like the weaponry. You know, these teams they don't surrounded these guys with some good weapon, man. You better watch out for them. But I ain't just gonna sit up here and just talk junk and say, just cause my guys, they from Alabama, they gonna meet up in the Super Bowl. Miami Dolphins versus Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts versus Tua Tagovailoa. I'm finna tell you why. First off, y'all hate it, man. The reason Tua gets so much hate and Jalen is because they play for Alabama. Y'all come up with every excuse. First of all, man, this man had a devastating hip injury. And people, let me tell you how good Tua was in college. Um, he had one of the worst hip injuries you could ever have, and they still picked him ahead of Justin Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want to hear it. They still picked, so that lets you know pre-hip injury he was head and shoulders above Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, since he done got to the pro, he looks the part. I ain't gonna lie. The first time he stepped on the field when Tyrod Taylor, whatever they did, punctured his lung and he was through in the game. Time he stepped on that football field, he looked like the part. He looked better in pro than he did in college. So I can't take that from him. Tua went through a devastating hip injury in the middle of COVID. He trying to rehab. They drafted him. They should have sat him out a whole rookie season, but somehow I don't know what was going on with the coach, Brian Flores. They played him. He still went 6-3. The next year, Brian Flores, they didn't have an offensive line. They didn't have many weapons besides Jalen Water. And, they still went like 7-5. Like he went, I don't know, 7-1 down the stretch. But now all of a sudden, quarterback wins don't mean nothing. To win it, but with Tom Brady, that's all y'all did was count championship. You didn't care if Malcolm Butler intercepted the ball at the end. Whatever happened. Lad Tampa Bay had the best defense. Y'all didn't. It was all about the win. Give it to the quarterback. So that's what we're gonna do with Tua and Jalen. They winners. Look at their records. Compare Tua records with Justin Herbert. What the man named Trevor Lawrence with all that hair. Trevor Lawrence record in the NFL is 4-15. But y'all giving him time. Ain't nobody calling for a job or nothing. But with Tua, every little pass, oh, it's short. It ain't this. It ain't that. Just sit back and enjoy the show. And with Jalen, he just a leader. He a beast. Like when they was at Alabama, they made each other better. The competition, the brotherhood, and they just surrounded by tremendous weapons. I mean, in Miami, you got the cheetah and the penguin, man. Whoo. But it all starts with the quarterback, Tua, the throwing Samoan, the left-handed bandit. I mean, I think that's another thing too. Reason people hate on Tua is the left-handed. I'm left-handed. I know how it looks awkward and it don't look powerful, but do me a favor, go on YouTube. It's a guy, he has flipped the strip to where I don't know how he did. He flipped the screen to make it look like all the Tua throws are coming from the right hand. If you look at that, you'll see maybe it'll help your perspective to see this guy's arm talent and how accurate, truly accurate this guy is. He's something serious. I mean, every pass ain't right in the breadbasket. Like, you got to take into play the defense. You got people on your side. You're trying to beat the rush. You got good receiver, man. You'll get it where you're supposed to, and they'll make a play. But I'm telling you, man, Miami Dolphins, Philadelphia Eagles. I'm a little bit of a homer, you see that, but I just got faith in these guys. Like, y'all think what you saw at Alabama was yeah, it's college, but they teach you how to be a pro at Alabama, And if you get good coaching in the pros, see, it's not all about the quarterback. You got to have a good team, and these guys shouldn't apologize for having weapons, and y'all shouldn't give them all the credit. Y'all didn't give last year when Joe Burrow made the Super Bowl, he had two great wide receivers. Y'all still gave it to, y'all didn't bring that up. Tom Brady in Tampa Bay, we know what he had. So, all of them, Justin Herbert, these young guys, they got weapons. So I'm going to give Trevor Lawrence a little time till they get him a couple of weapons. So that's what it's all. You got to have somebody to throw it to. You got to have people to block for you. You got to have all of that. But yeah, man, what can you say about the greatness of Tua? That fourth quarter comeback. Like, y'all just look at the two throws to Tyreek. Yeah, they were wide open, but you don't get 469 yards and 6 touchdowns off two throws. You got to look at some of the slants and the pinpoint accuracy, high pointed to Jalen Waddle on the game-winning touchdown. See, that's the drive that really impressed me when Baltimore went up by 3. And two of them, they wasn't thinking about tying the game up. They went down and wasn't nothing Baltimore could do about it. Nothing. They were like on their heels, and it's Baltimore. I don't want to hear about. They said it was two rookie. No, it wasn't two. I saw Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphreys and Kyle Hamilton, all these guys out there. Like, this is still Baltimore. This is Baltimore Ravens. You don't come into their house and come back by 21. Then they reget. Then you drive down. And you got enough sense to not leave them no time on the clock. And like I seen something special, man. Like, the reason I say they going to the Super Bowl, because unless you break their legs, Waddle and Tyreek, you really ain't gonna stop them, man. Can't stop them the whole game. Like, you can be playing good the first half, and so you can't keep running down the field back and forth with the cheetah and the penguin. It just, in the short passing game, people think that's why y'all love Herbert and Allen. Josh Allen, guy, I love him too. But that short passing game, it opened up that big stuff, man. When Jalen, Waddle, and Tyreek running these slants, they got to keep guarding that stuff. Next thing the ball was over their head. Beautiful. So that's what it is, man. Y'all just get ready. Miami, I see Philadelphia making it there before Miami, because Miami got a tough schedule. The AFC, like, they got to play Buffalo Sunday, and then they turn around and play the Bengals Thursday. Like, not even a full week rest. It's gonna be hard, but it's equal play. Like, they hadn't had no rest either. They the one got to guard Tyreek and Waddle, the penguin and the cheetah. So Miami, man. But I tell y'all haters, man, just keep talking. We need that. Like Nick Saban said, It's a yummy kind of rat poison out there. I mean, it's yummy. That's when you don't give them props. You just hate on them. Hate, 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 hate. We need that, boy. Just keep hating. Keep hating on Alabama. Keep hating on Bryce and Tua and Jalen and everybody that played for Alabama. That y'all wish that all these players become bust. But let me ask you something, this Georgia fan. What Todd Gurley and Jake Fromm and all these got no Sean Marino? Where all them guys at? Y'all quick to say Tua ain't this and ain't that. Where y'all guys at? Yeah, I thought so. Auburn was Stitham and all these guys. Stidham and what y'all players at in the pro quarterback? What Cam at? Yeah, I thought so. Y'all know what it is. You can't stop it, man. We got three. I ain't even talk about Mac Jones, but the Patriots, they need to fire Bill Belichick. Like he can't. I can't take away nothing he has done in the past, but the way he managing, he don't. You got to have speed, man. You just can't. Even Nick Saban saw that. Like we used to be one of those teams that wanted to run the ball straight up the middle, play defense, and do all that kind of stuff, man. You got to have some speed out there if you can get it, you know. But that's neither here nor there. Remember, you heard it here first. I'm predicting, man. But I know we got a long way to go. Miami Dolphins, Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa will meet up in the Super Bowl. Mark my word, it'll be a storybook ending. But that's it, man. I gotta take this call, man. Swift talk. Let's go.